we started?
Yes, yes. So, how are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am also doing great, ma'am. Would you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. I am Nantasha, hailing from Rampur in Uttar Pradesh. I hold a graduations in English literature and a master degree in Urdu literature. Beyond academic, I'm deeply passionate about reading, public speaking, traveling, and I have recently given my BA entrance exam, so I'm hoping for the best result. That's it. And I'm YouTuber as well. I have been creating conversational videos, solo videos related to English for more than 2 years. So I'm deeply passionate about to learn this language.
Wow, that's great. Great to hear that. Yeah, you're busy with many things. Yeah, your hobbies are also very great. Yes.
Yes,
And
thank you.
as you said, you have done literature in Urdu, right?
Yes,
Urdu
I've
literature.
done.
But okay, okay. But what made you to learn this language then?
What made me, I think. There are many people who inspired me to learn this language, especially my teacher, because there are some teachers who speak in this language. That's why I got inspiration. That's how I got inspiration to learn this language. Apart from that, I watched lots of videos related to English, and I saw people like how do they share their English journey. So I got inspiration from them as well. So that's how I started. And moreover, I am extrovert person and extrovert person, so I think like I am fond of speaking with to people, but I feel scared of used to feel scared of people. That's why I thought let's start this journey so that I can conquer my fear to speak with people and improve my communication skills.
Wow, likewise, likewise. Even I am also feeling the same. I also started my journey like that. So let me introduce myself. My name is
Yeah, sure.
Shamal. I hail from Mumbai, Maharashtra. I am a phonic teacher. I love Kathak, so I'm learning Kathak as well. I'm mother to two sons. I'm a 100% homemaker. And as far as my hobby is concerned, as I said, I'm learning Kathak, so dancing is my hobby, listening to music. And nowadays, learning English is my hobby. I got I have immense love about this language. Since long time, I wanted to learn this language. So now I have started my journey to brush up on it. And as far as my education concerned, I'm commerce graduate. I have done post-graduation diploma in international business. After that, I worked for an MNC for a few years, and because of my family responsibilities, I had to quit because my husband works abroad. So I had to take care of my children. And means there are many things to do, but what about this language, ma'am? I visited a few countries few years back. So that time, as like you, I'm also extrovert person. But when it comes to speak with the somebody and which is not from our language, that time the English is the global language from which we can connect to people. I can speak English. I knew that, but when it comes to start the topic or when it comes to talking with strangers, it was really very difficult task for me. So that time is this thing triggered me, and I thought let's dive into this journey because nevertheless. If we start brushing any skill and if you give our 100%, they definitely will achieve it. So last year only I started in almost in August or September my English journey. So like this I am into in English journey, and to make myself more what say clear and confident, I've started this YouTube channel recently because I also like to conversate with people, and I think it's a really better platform to talk with people. That's why I came into YouTube. Yes,
That's amazing, fascinating.
thank
Okay,
you.
so I would like to know about your dancing. Like you give dancing classes, right? Am I
No,
right?
I don't give. I am taking dancing classes. I am at the second level. now.
Second level.
Yes,
Okay,
I'm
you love
learning.
Kathak, right?
Yes, yes, I love it.
How long have you been learning?
It's almost 2 years. 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
Yes.
So, do you think is there any advantages to learn, or are you learning for your passion, like you like it only?
Actually, I started it like this only because I love to dance, and I there are many classes of dance like Western dances are there, then jazz and hip hop. Many were in our area, and Bollywood dance is there. But I wanted to learn the proper classical dance, and at my this age, I was thinking that. Bharatnatyam was not easy for me, so I thought Kathak is not that much hard to learn. So I got into the Kathak. But after started the classes, I got to know that it is not that much easy. If what I was thinking about it, because it also has a syllabus. You have to learn everything. You have to be present every time, because like I am a homemaker, so many times I feel something like I have some kind of work, this or that time if I feel like to that draw skip that class. But initially I used to do that, but afterwards I got to know that it is not the right way to learn this thing. I have to be patient and present every time. So I would say it is not a love, means it is not hard, but it is not that simple what people think, right? So I've started this dance,
Exactly.
I love it, and I am giving my heart and soul to it.
Mm, yeah, that's great that you just you are working hard for it. You're putting
Yes,
your efforts. And
yes.
you also mentioned about like you worked in MNC company. So may I know about more about it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. When I did, actually, I did many things. After my graduation, I did diploma in export import. Because of that, I got that job in MNC. And while doing job, I did that post graduation diploma. It was a pharmaceutical company, Mayor Organics. It's completely into vitamins. And now they have started other medicines also, but they are mostly purely into vitamins. It was really great experience of mine in that company, but because of my family, I had to quit. And when I was fully a homemaker, when my
How
second
much salary were you getting from there?
from
Were you
there,
getting
I left it
sufficient?
in
Yes.
I left it in 2008 or 9 something 9. That time I was getting 20K.
20K.
Yes.
It was nice
Yes.
salary.
But because of my family, I had to do that. As I told you, my husband works abroad, so someone has to be there with my kids.
It's like
And
responsibilities.
yeah, responsibilities were there. And still now also, even after that, when my second child was 6 to 7 years, I did ECCED. And I thought now I can do ECCED is a
ECCA.
early child care education. It's for pre-primary, toddler and pre-primary.
Early child
That,
education.
yes, that also I did. But again, my second child was like even he was not 5 to 6. He was only 3.5 or 4 that time. And again, that support was not there for me to take care of my kids. So again, I thought now I have to.
That's why you gave in, right?
Yes,
You
that's why I
gave
gave
in.
up. Yes, and then again, and then afterward, even that passion was still in me, that desire was there. I thought now I can't go to the school. I'll do the any course which can I can teach from the house. So then I did certified phonic course, and then onwards I started my own
Certified
classes. Phonic course,
phonetics.
phonetics course. Yes,
Phonetic course, okay.
yes,
So
and then
could
I
you
started
please
from my
tell
own.
me more about it is related to English or something else?
Yes, it's completely related to English. Like in our languages, like in our Varnakalam language, we have in Hindi like Varnamala is there, right? I, E, Swar, and Vyanjans are there. Like that same in English, we go with the sounds. There are alphabet is there. Into that alphabet, five are vowels and rest are the consonants. So we first make children understand the sounds of that all letters of alphabet. then we gradually jump upon the words, 2 letter words, 3 letter words, then like digraphs and trigraphs of vowels, then how to
Okay.
syllabicate that word, new
So,
word.
why did you learn it, and what's the advantages? What are the advantages to learn? And do we get some money if we learn and if we teach about them?
Yes, yes, it's a special subject, ma'am. It's a special subject because nowadays in our area, in our locality, it is very much demanded. Right? It's in demand because people for children, like it's completely related to the English reading, right? So child should read first, then only child can go ahead and do their work, right?
Hmm,
So
exactly. And we are taught, and in back then time, no one was aware of these phonetics courses, right? So that's why I think children used to get the problem to pronounce the words clearly,
yes, yes,
right?
yes, yes. Because means there are many children in the second till in the second and third also they can't read, right?
Hmm,
And if child comes to us, we can make the child read within a 3 months. Even the child is from the junior
right.
KG, senior, or the first.
Hmm.
So because
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
because there are the levels. Level wise, we teach them. We go with first sounds, then words, then sentences, and then big
Hmm.
words, like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's when it comes to like in Hindi Varnmala, right? Hindi.
Yes,
So alphabet. So we don't get much problem, I think. Children don't get much problem to start reading. So it is pretty easy for them
yes,
compared to
yes.
English alphabet.
Why, ma'am? Because the since long time we are learning English like this: A for apple, B for ball. Okay, and then
Hmm.
when we want to go ahead, then we have to just mug up the spelling. What I did in my childhood. It was the way to learn this language, mugging up, not understanding.
Hmm.
But with phonics, you understand how to frame that word with sounds.
Hmm.
They do not need to
Exactly.
mug up the spellings. Even 10 letter spelling, 12 letter spelling also can they construct.
Hmm, exactly. That's true. I also feel sometimes I think when we make some mistakes in pronunciation, earlier I used to make lots of pronunciation mistake in my beginning time. But now I don't make much mistake because I am into listening practice. I listen a lot in English. That's why I think
Yes.
I don't make any mistakes. And I try to observe everything, whatever the words I come across and listen. I just try to observe the pronunciation, so I think it is beneficial when it comes to the people who are very weak at pronunciation, right? At English, who don't know how to pronounce every words, even a simple basic words, they are not able to pronounce. Like they say, brother. It's not brother, it's brother. Sometimes they make it a little very basic pronunciation mistakes,
Basic
right?
mistakes.
They
Yes.
don't say pronunciation, they say pronunciation because they don't know the rules of
Because they know
pronunciation,
that
alphabet.
PRONOUN is pronoun. Okay, so that's
Yes.
way this they are saying like
Hmm.
pronunciation, but it is not, it's pronunciation.
Hmm.
It's pronunciation.
Exactly.
Yes, and with phonics
And I
we are
think it is
not just,
beneficial.
yes, it is beneficial. Even big means elder adult also can't read the simple words also.
Hmm.
I have seen people
Exactly.
like that. And
Hmm.
but this is not only
And
confined to the reading phonics. What we do
hmm.
when child goes up to 4 letter words or 2 letter words also, we introduce them tricky words. Tricky words like I,
Hmm.
is, she, he. These words are not go with sounds. They are the sight words because they are means we use it tremendously in our language. These words, because she is a girl,
Hmm.
he is a boy, is always there, he is there. When you start to speak, like see, when child start to speak in house, the child go with first sound, goes with sound, then 2 letter sound, then 3 letter words, like this. He makes the, he learns the language. So phonic is also
Hmm.
like that. We make sure to understand them how to frame sentences as well.
exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And that's how they learn to speak as well, English language.
Hmm. Yeah, I also believe. And I think everyone, like every children's, every teacher should teach this thing, phonetics, I think, in the beginning
Yes, yes,
time. So, so they will not get much problem when they go to further, when they go further for studying. And if they are in ninth class and 10th class, 12th class, so they will not get much problem to read
yes,
many
yes.
things in the
Even
language.
last year also, I had one girl. She was in ninth, and when she went to 10th, she was asking me, teacher, will you please take my class? I said, no, you have to concentrate on your studies now, because by the time you learn, you do your studies, you will definitely learn to how to read. See, because there is it is like a big, what say, the bubble in people's mind that English is really very hard language. We can't learn it. But if you give your heart and soul and you get into deeper and deeper, then you will definitely learn it, right?
Yes,
But
exactly.
they are
And we
getting
need right
scared about it.
strategy. As I told you, like every teacher should teach phonetics in the beginning time,
Yes,
as
yes,
well as
yes,
if you are not taught phonetics, so you should start to watch lots of movies, lots of things in English, I think, lots of stuff. For
yes, yes,
example, you can watch, listen to music. I think it is so helpful. I've started this earlier. I wasn't into it, but I've watched lots of videos on social media, like how to improve if you are not taught phonetics in your beginning time, in your childhood school time. So you can start to listen music. You should listen and sing the songs. So that's how you
yes,
can improve your pronunciation. You should watch. You should do shadowing as well, shadowing practice. Watch movies, web series as much as you can. So it can help
yes.
a lot.
Definitely, ma'am. This is like the next level, I would say. But in phonics also, if you just make yourself introduce with that basic sounds, also, na ma'am, that is also more than enough. Because the
Hmm.
rest part is yours potential or your hard work. Initially,
Hmm.
if you got through with that sounds and everything, then it's okay. You
Hmm.
shouldn't give that lot and lot time for the pronunciation or that sounds. You just initially 1 or 2 months, if you give it now, it is more than enough, more than enough. Then you
Exactly.
can go with
Yes.
this, as you said, listening to music, then podcast, and watching web series, and many things are there. Many things are there we can do.
Yes. But it is easier, like in the beginning time, in the childhood time, school time, to learn phonetics. When it comes to now, we are learning English, and at the same time, if we focus on every sounds phonetic, it will become very monotonous, I think. It
Yes,
will be
yeah,
monotonous
that's
for
why
us,
that's why
and
I
it will
said,
make,
na. Yeah, it
yes,
will, you will complicate that things, because as I said earlier,
that's right.
people are getting scared of it and they are thinking it is a, yeah, we can't do this. But you just give some time for basic sounds initially, 10 to 15 days, it is also okay. Then you jump on your next journey. Please don't stuck over
Hmm.
there. Because as you're
Hmm.
saying, if you do shadowing, if you listen to music, you will definitely come to know the proper pronunciation,
Hmm.
right?
Yes, exactly. And I've improved a lot. I would say like
Yes,
instead. And now I understood we say instead, not instead. Earlier I would say I would make lots of mistakes, but after listening to songs and doing shadowing, I feel like I am somewhere or the other. I'm recognizing, like learning correct pronunciation of words, which that I mispronounced. So I think yes, it is helping me. But I think I also took the classes. I took classes for pronunciation earlier from a native speakers who is author of, like author, and I thought like let's take class. But after taking 2 3 days class, I felt very bored.
yes,
I felt give up because it was so boring for me because I'm learning English. I love to speak, and he was just teaching me every words, and those words I already knew, but he was just repeating that to make me understand how to pronounce it properly. And I was just thinking, how can I improve like this if I'm feeling bored? So I just quit. I just left that class. I'm not taking now. No, not taking now because I think I should take this method. I should apply this method. I should listen to music and do shadowing, and it can help me because it's not boring task for me. I know it will take more time, but I'm enjoying this journey.
Yeah, as far as I can see you, I didn't find any pronunciation mistake in your talking. Nothing was there.
Yeah, but earlier I would make mistake. Earlier it happened just because of mother tongue influence. We There are some certain words like a e sound. I used to make mistake in this. I would take lots. I would make too much stress on some words. But now I am very conscious about it. I don't make such mistake now because I'm aware of those mistakes now.
Yes, mostly people get confused with the sound of A, as you said, A and E and I. These sounds are when it in the basic, I would say in the basic level.
Mm,
But if you give just small time for your pronunciation at the beginning for the sounds, then it is really enough. After that, you can grow by yourself because at this age you have gone through many books, right? Many words. You know
mm,
that. Now the time is to just why were you pronouncing it wrong? That you have to just
mm.
uh, observe, right?
Exactly.
And now you can do that
Yeah.
easily because I will give you one example like break and please, or break
Mm,
and seat. Break has also ea digraph. Seat also has ea digraph.
mm.
Okay, so
But the
both the
pronunciation is
sound,
different.
yes, sounds are different. But how you will
Yeah,
recognize this thing after reading
just
a
by
lot or
listening and
listening to?
reading.
Yes,
Yes.
listening and reading.
Yeah, this is
Otherwise,
something I also feel like how am I try to make distinguish, like make a difference because they have similar spelling, but still I am able to recognize the pronunciation just because of listening more and reading. So I think this is the
yes.
magic.
How this is the way I make my children understand. That I give them more and more words with the same sound. So like braid is there,
Mm,
thread is there, break is there,
mm,
like instead is there. Okay, even like
exactly. Yeah.
learn is there, search is there, birth is there. So they also has the same vowel diagram. Okay, what we do, we just give them the similar words, and then
Mm,
gradually they come to know. They get hang of that sound, and they after that they read it. Like say, as you said, you couldn't give more than 2 to 3 days that. For this is for you,
mm,
this is really difficult, but for children, they can go through it. They take time
mm.
because they have time. Now you are the adult person, you don't have that much time for that. So the
Because
way
it
you
is
are adapting,
their
it is
age
right.
to learn from basic. It is
Yes,
their age.
yes,
When it comes to me, I have gone through this and
yes.
I
Then
don't feel like doing again.
yes, definitely you're completely true. I agree with you, ma'am. Now we have
And
just
I also believe,
7 to 8 minutes
yes.
in our hands. Okay, I
Yeah,
thought
I wanted to say something. Yeah,
yes,
I think you said like English is not difficult. I also think like it's not difficult unless like it's complex. The pronunciation is complex and spelling is also very complex because the way it is written we can't pronounce it, right? So it's difficult. There is a complexity, but we can make it easier by engaging ourselves in
yes,
speaking
yes,
more,
yes.
reading, listening.
Yes,
So it is all
I
about
would say,
us.
ma'am, I would say it is not difficult, but it is not that simple as we can see to it, right? We just have to give our
Exactly.
100% focus to it because even now also, I speak Marathi, so I don't think so that I am 100% what say a master in Marathi,
Perfect.
perfect in Marathi.
Mm,
I sometimes I also make mistakes. I also commit mistake.
mm,
My children they speak
mm.
Marathi, then I pick their mistakes. Sometimes they also pick my mistakes, right? So we are not
Yeah,
100% perfect in our mother tongue. Then how would we be perfect
exactly.
in this is the second language for us? So it is
Exactly.
not
That's true.
difficult. Why I'm saying that if you give your 100%, then you you definitely can get hang of it. Just don't make it complicated. Go with
Yes,
the
definitely we
simple.
can hang of it.
Yes, definitely. Go with the simple language first. Don't just rush for the advanced words and all those the advanced phrasal verbs and everything. Go with your pace. Keep on reading and reading. And how I learned, ma'am, I used to read books, story books of my children. This way I learned this
Yeah,
language. And
yeah, this is nice.
yes, and they listen to music. They like to listen English songs, but feel difficult to listen to music because I don't recognize their words, their pronunciation sometimes. So I have always got to go with my story reading and listening to simple songs. Like this, mostly
Yeah,
I watch
same here.
web
Yeah.
series.
I also don't listen very difficult songs which I can't understand, but sometimes I think yes, I just try to learn through subtitle. Sometimes like what I do, if I like any song, I just try to repeat that song over and over through subtitle. Then I just try to listen without saying it, so it becomes easier for me.
Yes, yes. Definitely, if
Yeah,
we give our 100% ma'am, we can definitely learn this language, and if we use it regularly,
exactly.
then definitely it will be easy task for us.
Exactly. And
Yes.
when you mention, like you mention about like vocabulary, right? Some people are too much engaged, like too much interested in learning new advanced words. I am not saying it's not important. It's very important to make our level advanced, to become advanced,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
Professional level speaker. But I think at the same time, we should have balance. Balance is important because if we are only learning words, so we will not get fluency if we don't speak on daily basis. Because
Yes,
in
yes.
my
Well said,
case,
ma'am. Well said,
in
well
my
said.
case, yeah, in my case, I try to learn words. Sometimes it doesn't come, so let it be. I don't try to fake it. I don't try to show like I know lots of words. Whenever it comes, if there is a right time and if I remember, I can retain it on the right situation. So I try to use. Otherwise, let it be. I just full focus on conveying my message.
Message.
That's it.
Yes, definitely. If you
Yeah.
express properly and the person whom you are talking to is understanding your message, understanding your thought, so what is the use of language? This much only, right? Why you use language?
Yes,
To
exactly.
you to remove that barrier, right? So language is just a
Hmm.
medium, and if you see, there are the two things are there. If you are at the basic level, please don't go with that advanced words, and if you have achieved that beginners level and you want to enhance your language, then it is really very good. But the second thing is there,
Yeah.
please see whom you are talking. If the person is the beginner, that time you are using this advanced word, then it is no of use for that person, right? And if the person is as
Yeah,
per your
exactly.
level, that time it is really very good. If you want to do that things, you want to enhance your skill, please go for it, because it is like a
Hmm.
decorating your skill, right? So there
Hmm.
is no
Yeah.
thing that you shouldn't learn this word. If you can, you can read it, because these are the really not everybody's cup of tea to learn that idioms, phrasal verbs, and again stick them to the proper context. That is also a big task,
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Learning
Yeah,
and
I
using
just
of
don't
both.
like one thing. I just don't like one thing when people try to show and they just use the words, idioms, phrases, every single sentence, in every single sentence. So I don't find it, this is conversation, this is something, I find it like very intimidating. Like I feel irritations from the
One-sided
people.
conversation. It would be one-sided, right?
Yes,
Because the second
yes,
person is not understanding that, so that conversation won't go smoothly. Here I want to give you one example.
yes.
My children both are in the convent school. When I used to learn these idioms and phrasal verbs, they were asking me, Mama, why are you doing this? In school we never have heard this. In our regular speaking with our teachers also, teacher don't use it. So don't go
Hmm.
behind it, don't run behind it, just go with your flow. Whatever you are doing, it is really
Hmm.
well. People are understanding you, then it's fine. So, and even that time
Exactly.
also I got to know one thing, I recognize one thing in our language when we speak in family with our family members. Do you think we use more and more idioms from our language in our daily speaking?
No. We
Never.
have balance. Whenever there is a right situation, when we use it to
Yes,
tone
yes,
someone's, right? To pull leg
yes,
someone else. That's
yes.
how we use these kind
Yes,
of
we can give your message
situations.
in short. If you want to give your message in
Hmm.
short words, in the least word, I would say that time that all idioms are really very good for them. But it is not all the
Hmm.
time you can't use it, right? That
Hmm.
conversation will be monotonous, and sometimes that the person who you are talking to will get bored.
Exactly. Especially the beginner people, right? For them, we
Yes, yes.
definitely get bored. And even in our own language, if someone says keep using idioms in our own language, we feel like, but we will not, we will feel strange, right?
Yes, yes,
Hmm.
ma'am. Now it's really less time with us. Really, I enjoyed a lot with you. You gave me many insights. It was really a nice and enjoyable session for me.
Same here. I also enjoyed this conversation. I've learned a lot from you about
Yes,
phonetics, about the language. So it was really nice talking to you.
yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. I hope we will join again.
Yes, definitely. You can message me. I will definitely connect again.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Bye bye.
You're
Have a good
welcome.
day. Bye.
You too.